Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how you can make animated diagrams for anything, for any process that you want. It can be chemical process or it can be anything related to your own research area. So just the basic tools how you can do it. So I'm just showing you how you can make a simple pipeline using cylinders, and also you can add a different color. And now I'm just adding a white color background so that it can show the inside of show a perspective from the inside of the pipeline, what's going on inside. So I'm just gonna add a small outline for the pipeline so that it can be a little more brighter and can be also more prominent. And I'm gonna add an arrow for the direction of the fluid or anything that goes in or out. So I'm just adding the arrow, increasing the width so that it can fit the size of the pipeline. So now the arrow is done. Now I'm going to add a small animation which it can show that it's going from left to right or from right to left. So I'm going to use motion paths in the animation pane, and I'm going to use from left to right, right above in the corner. So like you can see that it shows left to right, and also you can see a small dot which shows, as you can see now the arrow goes in this direction. That's good. So I'm going to bring that arrow by clicking on the red and the green small dots. I'm going to adjust the direction and how much they are visible, or on which places they are visible. So I'm just going to adjust that part. So now every time I see now the motion of the arrow is adjusted. Now I'm just going to add some plane or background so that the arrow goes under that background and doesn't appears after going out from the white, which will show that I'm showing a motion of the liquid going in the cylinder. So now you can see that it goes from the right side to the left side, and also the path looks like that is going on in from the one side of the pipe to the another. So this part is done. I'm going to repeat the same steps for the other pipe. This animation is the motion path animation, and you can adjust the speed, you can adjust the starting speed, you can adjust the ending speed. Also you can set it to repeat so that it can repeat till the end of the slide until the animation is complete. And now the animation is set to on click. Later I will change it to start with previous or automatically start. So I'm gonna repeat the same steps which I did for this pipeline for another direction, in which the arrow will go from the left side to the right hand side. Similarly, I'm going to repeat the steps for the top side, from going from bottom to top, and also from going from top to the bottom. So these are easy steps. You can just use motion paths in the animation pane, and you can use left, right, or right, left. Now you can see the direction is different. So just focus on the arrows in the small dots, which are the green one and the red one. So the green one is the starting point and the red one is the ending point. So you need to adjust the direction so that they come back. So I just completed the pipelines. Now I'm gonna add an elbow which will connect one pipe to another. I'm going to repeat the same steps, the glow and the color and the outline and boundary. I'm going to adjust the size so that it fits to the pipeline's width. I'm gonna do a small adjustment so that it can adjust. I'm not doing anything else other than adjusting the size or the color, or just making the placement much better. So once the elbow is done, so what are you going to do is you're going to move to the next part, which is the reactor part, or anything. You can be anything. I'm just showing you basic steps to use the tools, how you can use it. I'm just using a cube and I'm adjusting the size of the cube from the corner, which you can see in the golden color. Now I'm just adding these lines to show a perspective that this is the four cornered blocks or a cube. You can say it anything. Right now it looks like a rectangle, but if you see that there are two rectangles together. Now I'm just adding a small chamber in which I'm going to add small pipelines which will represent a heat exchanger. I'm going to select all and align them at the top. So I'm going to bring them back. I'm going to put them inside and repeat, copy and paste and repeat them until I have a bundle of the tubes. So now the bundle of the tube is ready. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the box, and I'm going to make another copy for another side of the chamber. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy the box one more time and replace it, because I need an outline and also I need a gradient. Later I will show you why I needed an outline, because when you are going to show an animation, outline is necessary to be there beforehand, because you are going to use a wipeout or fading animation for the main block. Now I'm adding the animation colors and the gradient for the pipelines. I'm going to adjust the pipeline inside the box so that it fits properly. Now one thing is that I need to make a solid background in the middle so that it looks like that there is a partition between the two chambers of the heat exchanger or the combustor actually. So now the section is added. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to bring the previous shapes in the front and slightly adjust the position of the other heat exchanger so that I can make them consistent with the both sides. So now it's done, it's aligned. So I'm just gonna put the the outside outline back on the plane, and I'm going to add an exhaust on the top so that it can show that the smoke is coming from one side and going to the outside of the exhaust on the top of the second chamber. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to add the pipelines, which will show that the pipe is connected, is going inside from here. I'm going to add an elbow to connect another pipe so that it shows that two pipes are connected. I'm going to make a small arrangement. I'm not going to make a complicated one because I'm going to make it short and simple and let you know as many tools as you can use and learn from this video. So now this one is done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add small fire. So you can find a fire GIF online. You can also make it own, but I prefer to use online because it's pretty much easy and saves time. I'm going to copy them and repeat them in the same way which I use for the pipeline bundles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy them a little bit more so that they are even and cover the whole space at the bottom. So now I'm going to find a smoke GIF. I'm going to copy this and paste it on the top and bottom of both the chambers, which will show that when the combustion starts, the heating process generates heat. So now as you can see, the animation is not aligned. The third arrow comes first and the second arrow comes in the last. So I'm going to arrange their placement by dragging them top to the bottom so that the first one comes first, then the second one, and third one. I'm also going to add a animation in this way that the first one starts and the second one starts automatically. The position can be changed by simply clicking on it, and I will show you how you can change the position. Now you can see the arrangement is same. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check it's working fine or not. So I'm going to do right click and say after previous. So you can adjust the speed of the arrow. Right now the arrow speed is a little bit fast, so you can adjust the speed according to your own choice. So now you see the arrangement is like this, that the first arrow comes, then the combustion starts, then the smoke comes out, and then the heating of the chamber increases. I hope this video is easier for you to understand. You can just make slight adjustment because this is a temporary video. I didn't make a long step. I just wanted you to learn the steps which you can do by making a video. So this is an animation video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learning this step. Do try this and do leave your comments down so that I can know it was beneficial for you and you learned something from it. If you need to learn something more, do leave your comments down below so I can get back to you and make something more interesting videos for you. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.